Hey. Hey. Okay, alhamdulillah. So I just want to say some things real quick, okay? We are not in a real world. This is not real. None of this is real. This is all effects, okay? I'm hearing sound effects, right? Sound effects, light effects. Okay? It's not real. It's literally not real. It feels real, it sounds real, it tastes real. It just genuinely feels so real, but it's not real. What is real then? Oh my gosh, what is actually genuinely real if none of this is real? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Confirmation. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only real being. We all come from Allah. Allah created every single thing, hence the name, the Creator. He created every single thing. Everything. There's not one thing He didn't create. He created everything. And so all we have to do is know this. As believers, all we have to know is this. Allah is the Creator. Allah is the one. He's the only Lord. And the only one worthy of worship. The only one worthy of worship. Allahu Akbar. Okay? And so, as I was saying, this is not real. It feels real. Sounds real. Tastes real. But it's not real. It's fake. It's not real. Keep your duty to the reality. The true reality. I mean, logically, why would you want to be keeping your duty to something that's not real? Why would you want to be so obsessed with something that's not even real? It's a mirage, okay? This whole life is like, matter of fact, it is an illusion. It is delusion. I look so short right now. Anyway, it just is, okay? So all we have to do as believers is know, hey, this is actually a dream world and it's not real. But I'm going to have a lot of fun here whilst I'm here. Yes. And that is what we need to do. Have fun and keep our duty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's it. That's it. That's it. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you're being depressed and sad, come out of it. Allah said this life is for enjoyment and settlement. Did Allah say it's for enjoyment and depression and anxiety and poverty and destitution? No. It's for enjoyment and settlement, meaning that's it, twin. That's it. That's it. That's it. No, Allah is the only one who's real. Everything else is an illusion. By Allah's will, we're here to enjoy the illusion, to have fun in it for a time, and to obviously also do the good deeds. Keep our duty to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because, like I said, we have been fashioned specifically. Allah created our bodies specifically to feel like this illusion is so real. But the steadfast believers know this not real. My gosh. It looks so real, it feels so real, it sounds so real, but it's just not real. By Allah's will, He allows the believers and the wise bondsmen to know that this is not real and that the only being that is real is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we all go back to Him. He created every single thing, every single person, and we go right back to Him. In addition, this is something that I've been thinking about recently. I'm being watched by none other than the Lord, the Creator. I'm being observed. I'm being accounted for by none other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Where I'm going to use this opportunity to really have fun. Like, Allah's watching me. Like, what? As in, the Lord, the Creator, the Most Wise, the Almighty, the King is taking time out of His day, right, to watch me. Obviously, time doesn't really exist, but like, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, Allah's literally taking His energy to watch what I'm doing. What? Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. What? Are we aware who we're talking about right now? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us. Oh, okay, let me be on my best behavior. Let me be on my best behavior because the Lord is watching me. And not to be in like I'm scared, but in a like, wait, the most powerful, the most wise, the Creator of every single thing is watching me to see what I will do. Allahu Akbar. Let me make this show entertaining and fun for you, Allah. Let's have fun. Hence, enjoyment and settlement. Enjoyment because it's like, well, have fun. We're not here to be miserable and depressed. Have fun. And know that Allah is the one true Lord and only Him, only He is worthy of worship. That's literally what this life is for. Okay? Obviously, Quran has so much more in it than just enjoyment and settlement, right? But it kind of all, it kind of all just waters down to that, enjoyment and settlement. I didn't come up with this. It's in the Quran. Enjoyment and settlement is what this life is for. Alhamdulillah. Let's open up a random ayat, inshallah. Bismillah. That was a really weird reaction. Don't do that ever again in your life. Anyway, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Chapter 28, verse 88. And do not invoke with Allah any other deity. There is no deity except Him. Everything will be destroyed except His face. His is the judgment, and to Him you will be returned. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually getting like shivers because what? I just said that. Nothing else is real. Everything is only Allah. Everything is Allah. Allah created every single thing. To Him we all return. The trees, the plants, the animals, the dogs, the sheep, your friends. We all return to Him. By Allah's will, Allah has just... And do not invoke with Allah another deity. There is no deity except Him. Everything will be destroyed except His face. His is the judgment, and to Him you will be returned. Allahu Akbar. We just said that. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Let's talk about the bit where it says everything will be destroyed except His face. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. We can never get too gassed to the point where we're like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, it's about me. It's all about me. Who is me? Who is I? Who is that? Like, really, in a genuine way. Did you even, like, let me dismantle ego right now, okay? Were you involved in the process of making yourself? Were you there when Allah was creating and fashioning your body and said, yep, I'm going to give her this height, this skin color? Were you involved? No. Were you simply involved in which eye color you get? In your facial structure, were you involved? No. So who do you think you are? Were you involved in the blimmin' choosing where you're going to be born? Were you involved? No. Those in itself are signs that nobody else is worthy of worship except Allah. Allah is the one who controls and is the director of every single thing. To Him we all return. Allahu Akbar. Only Allah is real. Seriously, I'm telling you, only Allah is genuinely real. Everything else is an illusion and delusion. And we need to break that fourth wall right now as believers. Break it down and know this is an illusion world, okay? And knowing it's an illusion world, you can have the most fun you can have. You can just get as drippy, as pretty, as rich, as wealthy as a fly touching. You can get as pretty, as drippy, as lit, as fun, as excited, as beautiful, as healthy, as wise, as smart as ever, and do the good deeds. Because what else? What else are you keeping your duty to? Allah is the only thing that's real. So let's take care of ourselves, the flesh that we've been given, handed to, fashioned by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's take care of it. Let's do the best we can ever do. Let's be the nicest, the kindest we can be. And don't think it's taking anything away from you. Matter of fact, it's adding to you. You need to start to think of treating people and like your family and stuff like that and friends and helping the needy. Think of it as you are in this game and every single thing around you is a prop. Think of it like that. Why would you feel reluctant to spend if it's a prop in front of you that is asking for help? Like, literally, when you're playing a game, right, and you have quests to complete, you just finish the quest. You don't sit there and ponder like, oh, do I have enough money to help this person in this game? Oh, do I have enough, energy to go out there? And no, in a game, you're not thinking about the bands. You're not thinking about, oh, do I have enough to help to give this person 10 bands? You just know the game has it written out for you to complete the quests. The exact same way, in this life, Allah has given you everything you need to do the good deeds. He's giving you everything. He's giving you the bands, the money, the brains, the beauty, everything to complete the quests of life. All these mini games in this game. Okay, listen. For example, Allah has said many times in the Quran, help the needy, feed the poor, and pay the poor due. So Allah's saying that, do you think He will not give you the means to do that? Of course He wants to give you the means to do that, because obviously Allah has created His creation. He fashioned us, and then He said, hey creation, do this and do that. Why would Allah just not give you the means to do this and do that, to follow His word? We are all wealthy. All of us believers were wealthy. We are healthy, we are wise, we're beautiful, we're leng, we're all that. Why would Allah not give you the means to complete the good deeds that He's mentioned in the Quran? It makes no sense. So yes, you have the bands, you have the money, act like it. You have the beauty, you have the charm, you have the everything. Act as if you have it. Matter of fact, it's not as if. You literally do have it. Our duty is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah said, hey, do this, do that. Why for 1 second should you think you don't have the means to do the good deeds? And doing good deeds is not just outside of you. Doing good deeds is also keeping yourself clean, studying, taking care of your appearance. That's a good deed. It's a bad deed if you just walk around smelling like... That's a bad deed. That's literally bad. Like, why would you want to do that? Take care of the body that Allah blessed you with and fashioned you with. Alhamdulillah. Doing good deeds is not just outside of you. It's not just outside. It's literally you as well. You should also have the money and the ability to enjoy this life game. Bro, traveling requires money. Going around the world requires money. Doing certain things and many things requires money. We understand that. Alhamdulillah. And it's been written that way. It's not the shaitan that made money and now, shaitan is so evil for making everything cost something. Allah is the creator. Allah created money. Allah made it that a lot of the things in this world require you to have a certain amount of money or a certain amount of some abundance in some way. Allahu Akbar. Therefore, why for 1 second do you think you can't have them or you don't have the means to do X, Y, Z, to enjoy in this life and to do settlement? Why do you think Allah, the creator of the world, created creation, us, okay, and then just did not bother giving us the ability and the means to complete the good deeds? Why do you think that for 1 second? It makes literally no logical sense, none whatsoever. And Allah is the most wise. So are you saying Allah is dumb? Right, allow it. Gonna get annoyed now. Yeah? Allahu Akbar. Like, please. We need to get rid of all of that trauma rubbish, yeah? Bin it. Bin the trauma. Bin the lack mindset. Bin the poverty mindset. Bin you think you're ugly. Bin all of that. Bin. I don't care if you got bullied in your past. Bin that. That doesn't matter anymore. It's not happening right now. Allahu Akbar. Bin it. If you are getting bullied, no. Allah is testing you and you are among His bondsmen. And He wants to see what you're going to do in those moments. That is all, because He loves you and He wants you to be among His bondsmen. Do not run away or do not think Allah hates you if He's testing you with affliction. He loves you so much that He wants you to be among His bondsmen. Do you know where the bondsmen go after this illusion world? Do you know where the bondsmen go? The bondsmen go to Jannah, inshallah. Excuse me. Allah has said many a time in the Quran, Jannah is way better than this life. Than this illusion life. Excuse me? Allahu Akbar. Let's go. If Allah is testing with your affliction, Allah loves you. He wants you to be among His bondsmen and He wants you to prove to Him that you are among His bondsmen. Allahu Akbar. What's a blessing to be tested with affliction then? Wow. Allahu Akbar. And if you're currently in a very good time, a good space in life, have fun with it. Enjoy. That's what the life is for, enjoyment and settlement. Enjoy it to the fullest and to the max. Do not let any whisper enter your head saying, oh, are you sure you should actually keep enjoying life? Like, maybe you should slow down on the enjoyment. Like, you've been enjoying so much recently. You need to slow down. No! My creator said, this whole entire life experience, this journey, this delusion world is for enjoyment and settlement. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Let's read another verse. Bismillah. I don't know how to say this word. It says, okay, this is chapter 9, verse 99. Allahu Akbar. But among the Badoons, I think it's Bedouins. And among the Bedouins are some who believe in Allah and the last day and consider what they spend as means of nearness to Allah and of invocations of the Messenger. Unquestionably, it is a means of nearness for them. Allah will admit them to His mercy. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful. Allahu Akbar. That is so loud. It's exactly what we've just been talking about. Allahu Akbar. But this video literally just says, wow, Allah, you literally are in control. Like, you literally are directing everything. Allahu Akbar. And I'm just here to enjoy your wisdom and your power and your glory and your beauty. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Some who believe in Allah on the last day consider what they spend as means of nearness to Allah. That's exactly what we're talking about. Twin, listen, this is an illusion. What we do is for enjoyment and settlement purposes only. Okay? So taking care of yourself, that's enjoyable, and it's also settlement because you are respecting the flesh and the body that Allah blessed you with. Allahu Akbar. Okay? Stacking bands is for enjoyment, so you can go around the country, go around the world, enjoy the world that Allah created and see all the cool fun stuff. Oh, and also the good deeds. Help the needy, help the poor, feed the hungry, shelter those who are unsheltered. Excuse me, and that requires bands. Allahu Akbar. What else do people like? What do we like to do? Okay? I don't know. Have as many cars as you want. That's enjoyable. That is so fun. Oh my days, I'm going to drive around in my GLE, and then tomorrow I'm going to drive around in my Corvette. And then tomorrow, the day after, I'm going to drive around in my ZL1. And then the day after, I'm going to drive around in my Range Rover Sports SE. Okay? And then the week after that, I need to pick up my Ram. Oh my days. Wow. Matter of fact, I get it delivered to me. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. That's fun. Oh, and sorry, again, enjoyment, in enjoying myself, that is part of what we're supposed to do. So even enjoying yourself is written and it is settlement in itself. I believe so. Okay? Obviously, be wise, yeah? Because there are some things that can be enjoyable that are clearly not meant to be done. It can be enjoyable for a time, and then the enjoyment turns into something weird, and you know what I'm talking about. So be wise, and you know you are wise. We are all wise. Us believers, we are wise. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Thank you. I don't know, man. Respectfully, this is an illusion. Keep your head in the game, in the sense of Allah is the game. Keep your head in Allah. Keep your head on Allah. Allah is all that matters. Treat everything and everyone around you with respect, because that's the best we can do. We literally, it's not our duty to keep. We are not meant to keep our duty to people. We don't keep our duty to things and people and situations. We keep our duty to Allah. Okay? Be in that energy, because I don't know how to explain this, but Allah is unseen, okay? And everything else I can see, Allahu Akbar, by Allah's will. We can see things, but Allah is unseen, okay? And if Allah is the true reality and I can't see Him, then there must be a sort of logical equation for us believers to tap into, in a sense. I don't even know what did I just talk about? What was that sentence? Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, if Allah is unseen and He's the true reality, there's an essence of what we see should never, ever, ever hold us so much that we lose our minds. We forget that Allah is the true reality. We forget that Allah is the only one worthy of worship. There is nothing you are seeing that is ever that deep, because Allah is unseen and Allah is really that deep. Allah is genuinely that serious. So if I can't see Allah and I can see all these things, there is no thing in this world that can ever say or can ever actually hold you, really. It can hold you for a bit. You can feel emotions, that's fine, but you need to let it go. Allah is the only genuine, real being. Allah is the true reality. Allah is the most wise, the most powerful. He is the creator. He is the beginning, the end, all in between. And I can't see Him, Allahu Akbar, but I know He's there. I know He's real and I feel Him, Allahu Akbar. Keep your duty to Him. You see how easy it is to keep your duty to Allah. But there are some things in this earth that just tests you over and over. Like, let's say you're building a business. That requires a lot of energy. I'm not saying don't do your business, but I'm saying, what I'm actually saying right now is we should start treating the things and the things that we want and the lifestyle we want to live and all these things, like how we treat Allah, like how we are with Allah. We as believers find it extremely easy to worship Him and to keep our duty to Him. Why not then find everything else in this world just that easy? What I mean by example is, let's say you're building a business. Pray to Allah, go to your creator and say, wow, Allah Akbar, thank you for this business idea. Because first of all, Allah gave you that business idea. Thank you, Allah, for the business idea. I trust that we're going to have so much fun with this and we're going to do some amazing things with this business. We're going to make so much money so I can have fun and so we can do settlement too. Allah Akbar, alhamdulillah, inshallah. Great. Now from then on, be at peace. Because you, worshipping Allah, you are at peace, are you not? And nothing is anywhere ever near Allah. Nothing is ever as powerful, as wise, or even in any sort of nature near. There is no deity except Allah, right? So if we know Allah is the everything, if Allah is the one, why should you let your business ever try hold you? Why should you let your job ever try hold you? Why should you let not having a certain thing or whatever ever try hold you? Why? Listen, you already have it. If you feel, oh, I'm a business owner, but like, I don't know, it's just so tricky. First of all, Allah gave you that beautiful, beautiful dream. It's already yours. You just have to relax and let it magnetize towards you. We are His most favored creation in this whole entire illusion world. Of course, anything we feel is aligned to us is already ours. Allahu Akbar. We literally must keep Allah at the forefront of our needs, forefront of our necessities, everything. Allah is at the top. Everything else follows. Allah has said clearly in the Quran that He's created this illusion earth world in submission to us human beings. Let's take advantage of that then. Oh, okay. So if the earth is in submission to me and I'm in submission to Allah, act and move exactly like that. Not like it. Be it. No, the earth is in submission to you. What you are within is what starts to show. If truly you are among Allah's bondsmen and you genuinely have Allah as your only one true Lord, and you know that the earth is in submission to you, do you know how quick it will be to manifest certain things? I say manifest but truly, do you know how quick it would be to manifest things? It would be instant. Because you know Allah is the only one worthy of worship. You know Allah is the true Lord. Everything else is in submission to you. So you don't want anything, you already have it. And the moment it comes to you by Allah's will is the perfect time it was supposed to come to you. Allahu Akbar. If you literally feel inclined, you feel aligned to something, it's yours. It's yours. Obviously the good things. If you feel aligned to good things, it's yours. If you feel inclined to bad things, ward off the evil. That's another way of doing settlement, by warding off evil and staying good and being on the right path. Allahu Akbar. Have fun. Seriously, have fun. If you feel inclined to something good, it's yours already. Do not panic. Let it come to you because the earth is in submission to you. You are in submission to Allah. Do not for a second submit to the dunya. Do you understand me? Don't submit to the people, to the job, to the money, to the bands. I don't care what it is. Do not submit to anything other than Allah. Allah is the only one worthy of worship. Alhamdulillah. Everything it comes to you, magnetizes towards you. Keep your duty to Allah. Keep worshipping Allah, because this is all an illusion. Even if you become, the trillionaire of the century, you die from the earth eventually. So all that hard work to be the monopoly in your industry goes away like nothing. It doesn't matter. What truly matters is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is the one true reality. Keep your duty to reality. Do not keep your duty to fakeness and to fake weirdness. Me personally, I'm not fake. You're not fake. We're not fake. So we keep our duty to the real, the reality. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.